Welcome, today I'm looking at the Thermaltake TT eSports Ventus R Optical Gaming Mouse. This is yet another interesting mouse of TT eSports lineup, and this time around it's ambidextrous, so designed for both right and left-handed users. Besides, we're getting 16.8 million color RGB illumination here, along with a good optical sensor capable of 5000 dpi. Despite these neat features, this appears to be a more budget-oriented mouse, coming in at only $35. Thanks to Thermaltake for sending me this mouse to review. In the packaging, the Ventus R Mouse itself, the quick installation guide, the warranty policy, as well as a pair of TT eSports stickers. The TT eSports Ventus R really seems to be related to the Ventus Z and Level 10M Advanced. Well, it actually is. Certain design elements immediately remind me of the Ventus Z, in fact. Still, being an ambidextrous mouse, the shape is totally different here, symmetric as one would expect. When just looking at the mouse, it does make a bit of a smaller impression to me, but once I put my hand on it, it feels pretty normal in terms of size. A bit smaller maybe. All the buttons can easily be reached. Even though this Ventus R is priced at only $35, it for sure feels well made. The surface feels like a blend between rubber and plastic to me, and on the left and right we get some texturized plastic to enhance grip. Just like on the Ventus Z and Level 10M Advanced I've tested, there's that honeycomb design here too, which apparently should help with breathability. A nice bonus feature in terms of looks is the LED-lit TT eSports Dragon logo. In fact, the Ventus R comes with two individual LED zones that can light up in different colors and can run different effects. In the software, we are given the option to choose from any color we want, so RGB illumination here, as well as lighting effects such as static, pulse, spectrum running, or simply off. Additionally, the brightness can be changed, and we even get the user-definable LED sleep mode option that turns off the LEDs after a certain amount of time when you don't use the mouse. On the left, as always, the back and forward buttons. Surprisingly, no DPI switch on the top, however. 5 buttons are reprogrammable in total, and when it comes to TT eSports mice, the left and right mouse buttons come with a very clean click thanks to the high-quality armor switches used. 20 million clicks can be achieved according to TT eSports. The scrolling wheel feels just as excellent with the ideal resistance to it, and the wheel is rubberized for a better grip. The Ventus R features the popular PixArt PMW3310 optical sensor that is capable of up to 5000 dpi thanks to the ARM-based 32-bit microcontroller. The DPI range goes from 100 to all the way up to 5000, and changes in increments of 100 can be made. Polling rate 125 Hz 8 milliseconds to 1000 Hz 1 millisecond. Tracking speed 130 IPS. The max acceleration is at 30 G. 5 profiles can be saved in total onto the 256 KB onboard memory. At $35, there's almost no way we could expect a weight adjustment system, and that's exactly the case here, but we do get a pair of big, high-quality mouse feet for smooth movements. As for the weight, I'd say that's a fairly lightweight mouse, but it feels exactly right for the size. The USB cable is 1.8 meters long, but is not braided. Not a big deal though. After getting used to that ambidextrous design, I would definitely call the Ventus R a comfortable mouse. Everything feels just very snappy with it, if you know what I mean, and that PixArt 3310 sensor certainly does help with that. The software, the TT eSports Command Center, as I've said often enough in my previous reviews, is easy to use and comes with lots of customization options. Up to 25 macros can be recorded. So the TT eSports Ventus R for sure ranks among the best ambidextrous mice I've ever laid my hands on, or hand in that case. It's not just beautiful when it comes down to looks, but it also has very impressive performance to offer, and the RGB lighting and the good Command Center software really make things even better than they already are. The pros here are great ergonomics for right as well as left-handed users, good build quality, excellent sensor performance, 16.8 million color RGB lighting, armor switches, and finally the price of only $35. The cons to some might be the non-braided USB cable, not an issue to me however, but one minor complaint I have is that there's no pair of the same exact back and forward buttons on the right for left-handers. But then again, at a price of just $35, I really can't complain all that much. The price-performance ratio is excellent. Without any doubt, I'd definitely recommend the Thermaltake TT eSports Ventus R Gaming Mouse. Once again, a top-notch TT eSports product that clearly deserves my gold award. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and visit my website to sometimes see videos there earlier.